Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART machinery and equipment, IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce. So I am a seller of industrial machinery and business equipments, and here I am promoting my business with the help of IndiaMART, that is an amazing B2B marketplace of India. So my objective is that whenever I am going to receive a new inquiry by a lead in IndiaMART for my business, then automatically that lead should be added in my Salesforce CRM account. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up the connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce, and that we are going to do without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So in this video we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries in Salesforce CRM for industrial supplies and machinery business. So I am a seller of industrial supplies and different kind of machineries for large scale businesses, and I'm promoting my products on IndiaMART, which is an amazing B2B marketplace for India. So here, because I'm promoting my products, I am receiving multiple inquiries by multiple leads on regular basis, and because these are potential leads, so I want to add these leads in my CRM. That is, I am using Salesforce over here to manage all these leads, and my objective is that as soon as I'm going to receive a new lead through IndiaMART for my business, that lead should be added in my Salesforce account so that I will be able to nurture these leads and effectively convert them as payable customers. Doing this process manually is going to take a lot of time. I'm going to receive new leads on regular basis with different kind of details such as different name, emails, phone number, etc. This is a large data, and manually adding each and every lead in my CRM application is going to take a lot of time. Therefore, I will simply automate this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our repetitive tasks without any coding and programming skills. So over here, I'm going to set up the connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce with the help of Pabbly Connect. Let's get started quickly. Currently, we are on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, you just have to click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It is going to create a free new account for you just in 2 minutes, and also when you will do that, you will be receiving 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And you can see it has taken us towards the dashboard of our Pabbly Connect account. So on our dashboard, we will find all of our workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows separately, we can also create different folders. Now, to create a new workflow, we are going to click on this button, Create Workflow. And as we have done that, you can see a dialog box is appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, I'm going to give a name over here. Add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for industrial supplies and machinery business. After giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save it. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, I am going to select automations for IndiaMART leads. As I have done that, now I'm going to click on create. And as we will do that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us. So this screen contains a blank workflow with two extremely important windows. First is the trigger over here, and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens, and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Let's suppose here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new lead or a new inquiry through IndiaMART for my industrial supplies and machinery business, then that lead should be added systematically in my Salesforce account. So over here, I'm going to take IndiaMART in trigger and Salesforce in action. When we are going to set up a connection between these applications, we will clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when a new lead is received through IndiaMART, then only that lead will be added in Salesforce, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us quickly start creating the workflow step by step. To start with the automation, first of all, we have to select the trigger application, that will be IndiaMART. So let's select that. Now we have to select the trigger event. Trigger event is actually the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. So new leads will be our trigger event over here. Now we have to set up the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect. And for building this connection, we have to basically insert a webhook URL. And here we have received that webhook URL which we have to insert. How we are going to do that? By following the instructions which we have received. So we will simply follow the given instructions step by step carefully, and we will insert this webhook URL inside IndiaMART. As we will do that, the connection will be built, and then this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of new leads from IndiaMART towards Pabbly Connect, that too instantly. So first of all, let us copy this webhook URL, and I'm going to take you towards IndiaMART account. So this is my IndiaMART account, and over here we can see on the left side we have this lead manager section. So we have to go over there. After coming here, we have 3 lines, that is the menu section. We have to select it, and we have to go towards import export leads. After coming over here, we have 3 other options, and we have to select push API among them. And it is going to take us towards push API integration. So after coming over here, first of all, we have to select the source of the lead. So here we have multiple source. You can select any of them according to your choice. I'm going to go for other. And as we have done that, we have to provide the webhook URL and the CRM platform name. So first of all, we have to enter the platform which we want to connect with IndiaMART. So here I'm going to select Pabbly Connect, okay? Then here we have to paste a URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect, that is webhook listener URL. Then we'll click on save details, and as we have done that, it is asking us to select one of the options. What is the reason of this connection? You can select any of the reason given over here, but I'm going to select currently I can easily assign leads to my sales team and manage their performance, okay? Then I'm going to click on generate OTP, and as we have done that, you can see that the webhook is activated over here successfully. This means that the connection is set up. Now I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect. Over here it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission. How we are going to do this test submission? By creating a new lead in IndiaMART along with a new inquiry, and as soon as we will do that, the response will be instantly captured. So in order to do this test submission, I have already created a profile of a user, and I'm going to open that user's profile of IndiaMART in incognito mode. From that profile, I'm going to send a dummy inquiry towards my IndiaMART account, towards my business. And as soon as we will do that, the lead will be added in IndiaMART, and the response of that lead with the inquiry will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to open the account of that user in incognito mode quickly. Here you can see that I have opened the profile. I am already logged in over here in incognito mode, and I've also searched my business. Now here, with the help of this profile, I'm going to send the inquiry towards the supplier. So here I'm going to click on contact supplier. I have already created the profile with all the details such as the name, email, and the phone number. So all the details are recorded over here in this profile, and I'm already logged in. So now here I'm just going to submit the inquiry. First of all, I'm going to enter my mobile number. This is the phone number which I have entered while creating the profile. Okay, and now with this profile, I'm going to send the query as well. So now here the query will be, so over here, this is my query. We need a vertical milling machine with a table size of 25 and 12 inches. Okay, this is just a sample query related to my industrial supplies and machinery business. And here the query is being submitted by the profile which I have created, and these are the details. So I'm going to submit the query quickly, and as we have done that, it is saying that your details are sent to this business. I'm going to cross this, and we'll move back towards IndiaMART first of all. And over here we can see that a new lead is received with the same query as we have submitted. So when we have received this lead and the query, I'm going to take you towards Pabbly Connect, and over here we have already received the response. So in the response, you can see we have received multiple details. First of all, we have the status of the lead, that is success. Then we have the query ID, and this is going to be unique for each and every query. Whenever we are going to receive a new lead from IndiaMART, we are going to receive a query ID which will be unique for everyone. Then here we have the subject, that is the default subject we have. Then we have the state through which we have received this inquiry. Then over here we have the name of the lead, the phone number which we have entered, the email, and other details. So these are all the same details which I have entered while creating the profile of the user, and we have received the inquiry from that profile only. And along with this, over here we have received the exact inquiry as well. We need a vertical milling machine with a table size of this. Okay, this means that the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. So now our objective is to add this IndiaMART lead in Salesforce CRM. For that, we have to set up the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect. So let's move forward towards our action step, and we will select our action application over here quickly. Then we have to select the action event. So our action event over here will be to create a record. So here I'm going to create a lead with this action event. Then we'll set up the connection. For building the connection, you can see I'm already logged into my Salesforce account. Here we have two options, add new connection and select existing connection. If you have an existing connection, you can go with that. I'm going to show you how to build a new connection. Okay, so for that I have selected add new connection option. Then we have to click on connect with Salesforce. As we have done that, Pabbly Connect is now requesting for the permission to access our Salesforce account, and the data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect. So let's click on allow. And as we have done that, you can see the authorization has become successful and the connection between Salesforce and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So we have to move forward now. So first of all, it is asking us the Salesforce object. What do you want to create? I want to create a lead. So here Salesforce object will be lead. Then here we have to enter the details in these fields to create a lead. First of all, we have to enter the last name, first name, title, company, street, city, etc. So let's get started. Let's start with a name. First of all, we have received all the details of the lead to whom we want to add in Salesforce from IndiaMART response. So instead of entering the details manually, we will simply map the data. Here we have the name. As you can see, we want to map the last name and the first name separately, but we have received the name in the combined format. So we will have to split the name in order to enter in these fields. How we are going to do that? By clicking on this add action step button in between. And this time our action application will be text formatter. Let's select that. After selecting the application, then we have to select the action event as well. So our action event over here will be split text. We are going to split the name. Then we'll click on connect because it is already an inbuilt feature of Pabbly. So the connection is built very easily. Then here it is asking us to select the text which you want to split. I want to split the name. So this is the name which I have received in my previous response. I have mapped that. When we map a data like this from the previous response, it becomes dynamic, and with each and every new response, automatically it gets replaced. So in order to automate the entire process, we use mapping, because when we have mapped this data, now whenever a new lead will be received through IndiaMART, automatically this data is going to replace. And in this way, we are going to automate the entire process of adding our IndiaMART leads in Salesforce with the dynamic details. But in case, if we will enter the data manually over here by typing or by copy and pasting, it will become static and then it is not going to replace. Then the workflow will get stop and we will not be able to automate the process. Then here after mapping the name, we'll move forward towards entering the separator. Separator is the value which we have to use for separating the text. So my objective is to split the name. So I'm going to use space in between of the name, first name and last name. Alright, so here it is given in the information that if you're using space as the separator, then you have to use the same format. I have entered it. Now we have to select the segment, what segment of this particular text you want. I want both the first name and the last name. So here I'm going to select all. Then we'll simply click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, the data is received. We have the first name and last name separately, which we are going to map quickly. So first of all, it is asking us the last name. Let's map that. Then we will map the first name. Okay, here if you want to provide any salutation, you can also give it over here. But because I do not have any confirmed gender of the lead, so I'm going to keep it as none. Then here we have the company. So here I have received company name as well. I'm going to map that. Street, city, etc. So here I have received the city. So I'm going to map the city over here of the lead. Then here I'm going to map the state as well. Okay, zip code. We have not received any zip code, so I'm going to ignore this field. And we have received the country code as well. So I'm going to map the country code. Then here we have the latitude, longitude and other details which I have not received. So I'm going to ignore these fields. I will map the mobile number, email and done. Alright, so once you have mapped all the details, you will simply move forward. And now because further these fields are not mandatory, so I'm going to ignore these fields because I have also not received them. And I will directly click on save and send test request button. Here we have received the response. In this response, you can see we have received the ID. That means the lead is successfully added in Salesforce. So I'm going to take you towards Salesforce account. We will go towards the lead section. And you can see that yes, a new lead is added over here with the same details. We have the name of the lead as Smart Lead. We have the company name. We have the phone number, email and all other details. This means that the connection is absolutely successful. So now we'll quickly summarize what we have done in this workflow. We have taken very simple steps, trigger and action. In trigger, we have taken IndiaMART, and in action, we have taken text formatter and Salesforce. And we have connected all of them in such a way that now whenever we are going to receive a new lead or new inquiry for our industrial supplies and machinery business, automatically that lead will be added with all the details in Salesforce in our CRM application. In this way, you will be able to effectively and effortlessly manage all your leads and convert them into payable customers. So I hope this amazing automation is clear to you and the video is helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.